Hello, sir. The reason I'm not at training is because we have like family plans, so I'm recording this pretty early. We're gonna run it back with the froggy stretch. We got the same amount of yearbooks as last time. It's 3. If you could see that. Oh, see that? Yep, there it is. We got 3. So we're not gonna sing a song. We're not gonna. I'm not gonna present, but I will read you this book that talks about water. I think this is a very insightful book that talks about something that we consume daily. So yeah. Get this in my back real quick, sir. I forgot how I did this last time. Oh, yeah, that kind of worked. Okay. There you go. Alright. Back a little bit. See my face. Alright. Okay, so this is the table of contents if you want to see. You can pause if you want to take a quick read. Okay, a watery world. Take a look at Earth from space. Why does our planet look so blue? It's blue because water covers most 3/4 of Earth's surface. Half of the world's plants and animals live in water. The other half depend on water to live and grow. Life as we know it couldn't exist without water. Weird but true. About 326 quintillion gallons of water fill the Earth's oceans, lakes, ponds, rivers, and streams. I actually didn't know that. Alright. The first life on Earth was tiny one-cell creatures that appeared in the ocean about 3.5 billion years ago. As time passed, these simple creatures changed and developed. They became larger and more complex creatures. Scientists believe the first life on Earth was tiny one-celled creatures called archaea. This photo, which was taken through a microscope, shows a kind of archaea that lives on Earth today. This is what the archaea looks like, sir. Yeah, it looks weird. Alright, the earliest animals probably lived about 600 million years ago. Eventually, some animals left the water and moved onto land, but many animals and other creatures continue to live in Earth's oceans. All about oceans. Almost all of Earth's water is in its 4 huge oceans: the Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, and Arctic. All of the oceans are connected, and salty seawater is always on the move. So this is all the currents on the map. If you can see that, sir. Oh, oops. Yes, sir. You got that, sir. Deep cold water current flows across the ocean floor towards the equator. Warmer water near the surface moves towards the north and south poles. Water words. Current, a flowing stream of water within a larger body of water. The equator is an imaginary line around Earth halfway between the north and south poles. Wavy water. As the wind blows, waves form in the ocean. When a wave gets close to shore, its bottom hits the shallow sea floor and slows down, but the top keeps going. This causes the top to fall over and crash onto land. This is what the water looks like, sir. Right here. It's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, the ocean. So look out across the ocean, and you see nothing but water and waves. But just below the surface, the ocean is teeming with life. So this is kind of all the life. Wanna check that out? It's pretty cool. Quiet waters. Unlike the salty ocean, lakes and ponds are filled with fresh water. These normally quiet bodies of water are fed by rivers, streams, or underground springs. They form in low areas of land. Many of the world's ponds and lakes formed in a surprising way. Thousands of years ago, Earth was very cold. Thick glaciers covered large areas in Europe and North America. As these ice sheets moved south, they scraped giant holes into the land. Then, about 11 and 500,000 years ago, I can't read numbers. Earth warmed up. Many glaciers melted, and their water drained into the holes to form lakes and ponds. This is the page. Fish and frogs, snails and turtles, ducks and dragonflies. These are just a few animals that live in, on, and around lakes and ponds. As water plants soak up sunlight, they get energy to make food. Then they become dinner for insects, fish, snails, and ducks. And those animals are eaten by frogs, birds, and alright, yeah, it's a bunch of other good stuff. I'm not gonna lie, sir, this book is a little longer than I thought. Go with the flow. As rain falls and snow melts, water flows downhill. It forms fast-moving streams that join together, becoming rivers. The water keeps going until it reaches the ocean. The kind of life in a river depends on how quickly its water flows. Plants can't grow in fast-moving water, but they have no trouble surviving in slower water. Animals live in the areas of a river they can't find food. As a river races across the land, it knocks loose bits of soil, sand, and rock. The fast-flowing water carries those bits with it. The water erodes river banks. It digs out river bottoms. Over time, the rushing water changes the shape of the land. So this is the Colorado River over a couple thousand years, sir. That's all from nature, sir. We're going to read like 1 or 2 more pages, and then we will continue this next time. All right. When a river reaches the ocean, its water suddenly slows down and all of the sediment it has picked up falls to the sea floor. Did you know some of the salt in seawater comes from sediment that rivers pick up as they flow towards the ocean? That's pretty cool. This is a satellite photo of, if you could read that, sir. This is a satellite photo of the, whatever that is. And some water words. Erode, to water away, sediment, bits of soil, sand, and rock that are picked up by rivers and dumped in the ocean. All right, this will be the last page. All the water in Earth's oceans, lakes, and rivers has been there for billions of years, but that does not mean it has always stayed the same. Water is special. It's the only substance found naturally in 3 forms, solid, liquid, and gas. It can easily change from one form to another. So we can see the icicles are solid forms of water, and this is the liquid form. Yeah. Oh, and this is the gas form. This is like, it's like steam. So that is when liquid water gets hot and evaporates and forms water vapor. From gas to liquid, place an empty drinking glass in the freezer. After 10 minutes, take the glass out and watch watch what happens. As warm water vapor in the air hits the cold glass, the vapor cools down and condenses. The drops of liquid water that you see on the glass came from the air around it. That's pretty cool, sir. You can see that, sir. We got like condensation or whatever it said was going on. Water words. Water vapor, the gas form of water. Condense, to change from a gas to a liquid. Evaporate is to change from a liquid to a gas. So we got to page 21, sir. Next time we're going to try to finish the book if we can. And thank you for watching.